Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Fatina binti Johari, and today I'm going to explain about fallacies of relevance. So, before I get started, what is fallacies of relevance? Fallacies of relevance is a mistakes in reasoning that occur because the premises are logically irrelevant to the conclusion. These fallacies attempt to persuade or convince by diverting attention from the topic or by introducing irrelevant information. They can be used to manipulate the audience's emotions or distract from the actual merits of an argument. There are more than 10 elements in fallacies of relevance, but today I'm going to talk about 4 of them, which are scare tactics, appeal to pity, red herring, and begging the questions. First one is scare tactics. Scare tactics is commit when an arguer threatens harm to a reader or listeners if he or she does not accept the arguer's conclusions, and this threat is irrelevant to the truth or the arguer's conclusions. um, Scare tactics are considered fallacious when they are used to manipulate or deceive rather than inform. As you can see, the example beside me, diplomat to diplomat, a dialogue from diplomats to diplomats. I'm sure you will agree that we are the rightful rulers and the San Marcos Islands. It would be regrettable if we had to send armed force to demonstrate the validity of our claim. In this example, the scare tactics employed provide no relevant evidence that supports the stated conclusion. Move on to the next one, which is appeal to pity. Appeal to pity occurs when an arguer inappropriately attempts to evoke feelings of pity or compassion from listeners or readers. It aims to evoke an emotional response that may cloud logical judgment and bypass critical thinking. As you can see the example in the job interview, interviewer said, "We are considering two candidates for this position. Candidate A has a stable job and a comfortable life, but candidate B is struggling financially and desperately needs this job to support their family. We should hire candidate B out of compassion." In this example, the appeal to pity is used to sway the decision in favor of candidate B based on their personal circumstances rather than their qualifications or skills for the job. The third one is red herring. Red herring commits when an arguer tries to sidetrack his audience by raising an irrelevant issue and then claims that the original issues has effectively been settled by the irrelevant diversions. The purpose of using a red herring is to distract or confuse the audience, leading them away from the central point of discussion. As you can see, for the example, a dialogue between parents and a child. Parents, you need to finish your homework before you can go out with your friends. And the child replied, "Why are you always picking on me? You never let me have any fun." In this scenario, the child introduced the accusation of the parents always picking on them, which is unrelated to the original instructions of completing homework. By bringing up these unrelated issues, the child tries to divert attention and shift the focus of the conversation. Last one is begging the question. Begging the question is comic when an arguer states or assumes as a premise the very thing he or she is trying to prove as a conclusion. It creates an illusion of validity by failing to offer any substantial evidence. As you can see the example, our team is the best because we are unbeatable. This statement begs that question by assuming that the team is the best without providing any evidence to support that claim. The argument is circular because it relies on the conclusion, "Our team is the best," as a premise, without offering any external verification or logical reasoning. So that's all from me. Thank you.